This has to do with the fact that we care more about rules and enforcing them than we do about the truth. And this is what's happened here. And this is how we feed ourselves too when we're in lower vibrational spaces and places. We get, high off of enforcing these rules, right? We get sick with power. Now, not everyone, but this is what has happened here. We're just honoring this through what we came here to do. We came here to expand and heal, and we came here to create new templates. This message is, of course, connected to our last series of messages, and this is allowing the masculine to work with the feminine, and we're going to build off of the truth, with the truth, from the truth. And we're going to heal from some of the lies and manipulation. This has to do with this message. We care more about rules and enforcing them than we do about the truth. And this is where you actually really see people get ego highs. That's what I call them. It's like we get an ego high. We're enforcing the truth. There's dominance and hierarchy here. And we're not actually looking off the truth in a lot of these systems that we've built here, i.e. our judicial system. That's one of the best examples ever. We try to have these fair trials. That's what we consider fair trials. Well, we know they're all monetarily based. And, how much truth has been accessed here. But we're going to laser focus on our truths. We're not going to get lost in that. We're going to laser focus on our truths within. We have been programmed to think we are creating order, but this pattern actually creates disorder because it's not truth-based. So when we're trying to enforce rules here, so we're trying to create order. This has to do with structure. This has to do with the masculine. This has to do with our economy. This has to do with our social templates. This has to do with everywhere where the masculine is going to expand the feminine, the matter. The masculine being the energy, right? So we think we're creating order, but disorder has happened because it's not truth-based. So we need to make the base for truth. This is not helping the masculine in creation. This is how things are getting twisted. And this is creating a lot of sickness in the sacral chakra as well as the throat. This is a big clearing we're doing. This is big, okay? It's massive. So the masculine must access the truth to create order. We're going to get the patterning right. And this has to do with the alchemy of truth through creation. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our sacral chakra, and we have our negative tetrahedron. We're going to use the throat chakra, and we have our positive tetrahedron. And we're going to have alchemy. And this, of course, is in line with everything we've been discussing. Our sacral chakra will be in alchemy with our throat chakra and vice versa. And this is how we are going to expand with the truth. We're going to face the fact that destruction is a part of creation. And this is why those memes have been created. I'm not a fan of some of these lower vibrational memes. We've talked about them before, where, they're saying being a light worker is accepting your dark. It's not going to yoga and, practicing love and light. And we've seen some of these. They can get kind of mean. They can get kind of nasty. But this is what the message is saying. When we are restoring wholeness, we honor destruction. Guys, the matrix is getting so... Ooh, thank you. Thank you. We just had... that vibration was not... It was... Oh, look, there it's coming back. Guys, hang tight. Hang tight. All right, guys, I shut the window. They're not shutting us down today. No, they're not. Now, this is where we honor the dark. this is where we honor it and we see why it's needed, because we've restored wholeness, and we're restoring wholeness through the center. We're going to create with all this love and light, but we're not going to honor the dark. We're not going to honor the negative. We're not going to honor the destruction. We need destruction here, because this is how we keep the balance here. This is how we keep the balance amongst life. You ever notice that, like, something is always food for something else? Because that's how we keep the balance, so that not one species overexpands over the other one here. And where that does, that's what's so beautiful about nature. But in certain circumstances, it does. I.e. humans, look at us go, right? Look at us go. And when it's funny when you hear humans talk about any other life other than about human life. It's like, oh, this is a good bee. Ooh, this is a bad bee. It's a carpenter bee. It's gonna take out my whole house. So let's kill this carpenter bee, but you know what? We'll let the other ones live. This is where we have to heal from our God complexes. We do not own life. We are a part of it. And it's time for us to get ourselves in check and really, really start creating with this humble equality. And many of us are starting to see this. We're starting to honor this, and we're starting to understand what this means. We think we know better than life. But guys, this is part of our ego mind. We have to respect nature. We have to respect life force energies. And who are we to decide, this I just find this so funny, human nature. Like, this is a weed, but this is a plant. But who are you to decide? We could say the same thing about humanity. We could apply all these things to our species, but you know what, guys? No one wants to talk about that. It's time for us to start talking about it. It's time for us to start healing from what is happening here, and stop running from it, stop avoiding it, and stop tearing down the very souls that are trying to face this truth, because this is not a easy truth to face. And in fact, for those of you that have been doing a lot of this work, you know what it's like. It's like pure madness at first. It's till we start making sense of that madness, right? And then we understand, and then, wow, we saw the truth. And this is where we're going to do some more healing, because I know that when you really expand a lot, you feel lonely. You feel out of sorts, out of place. But guys, that's why we're here. We're here together. We're here together so we don't have to feel so lonely. Okay? And let's bring it in closer. Let's send each other some love. Let's send each other some support. You know what? You're not in this alone. We're not in this alone. We're here together. And even if it feels like it today, I promise you, you're not. It just feels like it sometimes. But you know what, guys? All this life, I want you to really understand, all this life that we came here to save, it's here with us. It's here with us. And this matters. And you know what? I don't think a lot of the people that sometimes are around us get how much this matters. And it's hard. I know it's hard, but we have to keep going, because it's also beautiful. It's also incredible. It's also special and wondrous. And this is the beautiful part of the unknown. And yeah, this is where we get to have some healthy pride. And we get to feel happy and honored for what we came here to do. Even if we don't feel like it right now, it's okay. We're going to get there. And remember, life's a roller coaster anyways. We're up, we're down, sometimes we're in between, and sometimes we just got to go to bed and have a nap. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look and see destruction is a part of creation, but it's balanced. We're not going to be all the way over here either. Remember, common sense, balanced. This is where we honor the dark and the negative. And this is being needed here for balance of overexpansion. We have been programmed to think overexpansion is the way to a better economy. And you see this all the time. You see this on the news stations. You see every time, you know what? We've gone, and it's really happened in this pandemic right now, right? Oh, the economy is crashing. The economy is crashing. Guys, we can't shut down. No, we can't sleep. No, don't have any fun. Everybody keep going. We got to go to work. We got to keep going. No, guys, this is not the answer, or we would have already been to a better economy a long time ago. This is a program, and it's time to end this program, and we're ending this program through self. We are the masters of our own universes. So what are we going to do? We're going to finish looking at this information. We've been programmed to think that a better economy equals freedom. This is a lie and a program that's been running for far too long, and it's outdated. So we're going to marry our dark with our light. Okay? And we're going to make the connections that we need to make in order to actually create freedom. We're going to create the templates that we need to continue to shape shift and move forth. And we're going to build off this. I really want to know what this means. It's connected to this message, and we received this message on our solar eclipse in Gemini reading. As well as there's a channeled song, When the Stars Align, by LINDSEY STIRLING. Guys, this song, I listened to it lit. I was dancing around my living room. I was pumped. The vitality running through my body. Guys, it's go time. Something is in alignment with the stars for us to create with our freedom and our truth for a better economy for New Earth. To end this program that's outdated. It's connected to this message. And of course, guys, we're building off this, and we're going to see what's going down to go up.